From Fox 5 News, this is Good Day New York.
Today, a very sad day. It's a difficult day for some parents because today marks 1 year since the tragedy in Parkland, Florida, when 17 people were killed in a mass shooting at the Marjorie Stoneman Douglas High School.
And the moment sparked outrage and a gun control movement spurred on by some of the surviving students and families of the victims. Joining us this morning are the parents of Joaquin Oliver, who was killed in the shooting. Manuel and Patricia Oliver are here. They're also joined by their attorney and a board member to the National Centers for Victims of Crime, Michael Haggard. Thank you for being with us, and of course our condolences and our hearts just go out to you. I think that every parent, as we were just discussing, and every relative of a victim is honoring this day in their own special way. How will you remember Joaquin today and the 16 others who were slaughtered?
Well, let me start by saying that today is just another day for us. And I understand that everybody thinks that this is the first year and we all feel bad as a nation. But we have gone already through many days like this one. It's been 365 days that we feel the same empty space in our life. So as much as I understand that for everyone else it's a calendar year, that it's actually today, the day that will match that day. For us, it's been a nightmare that it's been like, and it's not going to stop today. It's just another day without Joaquin, like tomorrow and after tomorrow.
Mrs. Oliver, tell us about Joaquin. What was he like?
He was a very, very, very nice kid, very spoiled. Yeah, he was very spoiled, but at the same time he was very demanding and very happy and very caring, you know. He was always with me. He was very special because he was blowing kisses. He was a kid that he was into music 100%, but I love it because every time he can play whatever, you know. He makes him a very cool kid because he likes any kind of things that are related with his time and with our time. So I keep it in my mind every single second and in my heart, and that's a very difficult path that we are learning every day to be living without
Joaquin right there that you're wearing?
I'm always wearing Joaquin with me, yeah. I always believe I have his name also on it. It's a way that I got it and I can talk to him and I can show the world that this is my Joaquin.
So what's going on today, Mr. Oliver? What can we do to honor your son?
Well, you can start being part of the solution. You have kids?
I do.
Good. So you don't have to be in our situation to understand that this is a problem that needs to be fixed. Now we are fighting for your kids and your kids and your kids and everyone's kids because it's too late for us to fight for Joaquin. Today we decided to come to New York. Joaquin loved New York. We were here several times, and we use art as a way to express what needs to be done in terms of social behavior. Today we're going to be in between 29th Street and 6th Avenue displaying the biggest wall that we have done since day one. We already were able to do 16 murals around the nation and outside of America.
And what time is this going to happen?
3:45 p.m. today, New York, 29th Street, 6th Avenue.
I saw a sculpture that you did in 3D image printing as a way to combat the accessibility and the ease in which guns can be made using 3D printers as well. Just one of the legislations that you're trying to get through in your battle and quest to get more gun control laws on the table.
We answer in ways that they are not expecting. They came out with that crazy idea. Now we're going to print on a 3D printer guns at home. How convenient is that if you're impassioned of all this crazy gun culture? So we decided, okay, you know what? We're going to print a 3D image of Joaquin, which is going to be the first 3D activist that is actually coming back. We're using Joaquin as an activist, not as a victim. We are still his parents, and we're going to be his parents forever. So this is a way to carry our son no matter what. And this is a way to have Joaquin, which is exactly what he will be demanding right now, to be him part of a solution and not part of a problem.
Mr. Haggard, how are you helping the family?
Well, I mean, this is the epidemic of our time. I mean, you know, Manny talks to people, he talks about their children. I mean, all of your viewers. Today they sent their kids to school with little Hershey Kisses and Valentines, just like everybody did a year ago. And can you really say as a parent that you're any more safe today than you were a year ago? We have 290 school shootings since 2009 in the United States. The rest of the world has had 27. I mean, this is an American problem. It's a gun problem, and we have to do something. And we've had a great start. Your state here in New York just passed historic gun legislation with the red flag rule, where teachers and counselors can identify a child and get an order from the court to go to their house to look for guns. But it's not enough. How many times is that actually going to happen? And we have to deal with guns, and we have to deal with this problem. I mean, it's amazing that the United States has 90% of the gun violence problem, but we only have 5% of the population.
So, Mr. Oliver, I know you've gone to D.C., you've sat in some of the House Judiciary committees and hearings and stuff like that. You almost got thrown out of one not too long ago. What happened? What happened there?
I was complaining that somebody was trying to change the subject. We were trying to talk about gun violence.
There you are. Go ahead.
There. That's my friend Fred Gutenberg next to me, and this is not my friend Matt
Gaetz, right?
Gaetz, yeah.
So what happened with you and Mr. Gaetz?
Well, he decided to talk about the wall as a solution for this problem. I think he was sent to that room as a salesperson for his new development, the new project that we all need to support. And I'm gonna, long story short, my son, our son, was killed by an American white male born in America. We need to understand that. And this is an inside problem. And we don't have time to waste on a hearing. Those 5 minutes were very valuable in terms of saving a life, 2, 3, or maybe 4, because 100 people will die today, and another 100 tomorrow, and another 100 after that. So any member of Congress should understand this the same way that I get it, and the same way that all the fathers and mothers of these victims understand that this is a crisis and needs to be solved. So don't waste my time, don't waste anybody's time, because we don't have time to waste.
All right, Mr. and Mrs. Oliver, Mr. Haggard, thank you for being with us. Once again, our condolences, and know that you have so much support for championing on your son and trying to change things as they stand right now. We appreciate you being with us this morning.
And one more time, where is the event today?
29th Street and 6th Avenue in New York, 345. Let's be part of the change and the solution.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.